welcome back to the Chelsea Rundown. This is EP 24 for the men's thirds, I should say, round 11 from Sunday, 16 December, Chelsea v Blackburn. Ace, unfortunately, I was nursing a sick child, mate. So take me through the opening lineup. What kind of a game was it? Who did we have on the field?
We went back to a bit more of a standard lineup. Connor obviously leading us off. Roscoe's been batting in that two spot. Nico's been pretty solid at the third. I got demoted back down to four. Some see it as a promotion. I see it as the demotion. You know, the linchpin of the team, Brooksy, batting in at five, and he's been doing a terrific job. Daz, the skipper, Matty D, Lukey Martin, who had an absolute stellar of a game. Humbles, who just gives everything every week in and out, and Gabby, who's been a great little relief pitcher for us.
Nice work, fellas. Great stuff. How did you go specifically with the fielding side of things, Ace?
Well, I think this was probably one of our first games where we were absolutely bulletproof, and there was a few spectacular plays made out there on the day. There was a big hard ground ball hit out to Lukey Martin, who he flung it over to me at second, and I was able to fling it over to Nico at first for the double play. Look, everything was just going our way. Lukey Martin also did a double play by himself, a fly ball catch tagged out at the first base. Everything was just going our way, and on in a day that in a side against a side that we probably knew that we had the wood on. But it's just a really nice feeling to sort of be able to get out there and just really put a team to the sword like we did.
Yeah, fantastic work, mate. Now, I'll need to apologise to everyone. The footage you're seeing is just the first 30 minutes of the game, as after that, we had a memory card full issue. The full game is on YouTube, but it turns very low quality and low frame rate after about the half hour mark. My apologies for that. But excellent work, fellas. What I'm seeing here, I'm loving. I am so jealous I didn't get involved in this game. It looks like an absolute stellar. And was that Matty D doing a bow?
Look, I'll give Lukey Martin a bit of credit. I don't want to give him too much of credit because as the better he plays, the more hair he loses, is because his head's getting bigger and bigger. So he before the game there was a few question marks at who was going to play at third base. Brooksy's son unfortunately jammed his finger in the car door, so it looked like we were maybe going to lose Brooksy for the day. And generally I'm sort of that usual backup third, but with the ankle still not 100%, I sort of said nah. And Lukey Martin was the decision to go over there, and he just did an absolute stellar of a job. If there was ever a game to come out, that was the day, and full hats off to him because he had a good day in the box and a good day at third base. I think he was pretty much bulletproof. No errors from him. So
Nice work, mate. Speaking of that batter's box, take me through it. How did we look with the bats on the day?
yeah, look, I think this was just one of those days where when we were able to steal bases and we were able to get a couple of hits on the board, then we are able to push some runs around and a couple of really good timely hits. We're able to put the pressure on them early. Now we probably could have scored more runs. We'll leave that here or there, but overall it was a pretty solid day. Nico and I, we had the multiple hit days, batting in that 3-4 spot, and Nico and I have sort of built a bit of camaraderie there, tallying a combined 5 RBIs together.
Nice.
But and we can't do that without people like Roscoe and Connor and Brooksy and even going down the order, Gav. And Humbles and Lukey Martin getting on base and giving us the ability to get them around. So
Yep.
look, it was a pretty solid day. We only had the 8 hits, but from that, 9 RBIs. But one of the big things was we amassed 11 walks as well. So we're getting guys on bases, and then we'll be able to get them around in a timely fashion.
Nice work, man. That was a beautiful hit from your good self to centre field to score those 2 RBIs. Very nice batting. I like the look of that. Tell me, mate, what was the final score?
This one was a 12-0 full shutout, our
Woo!
first shutout of the year. Now, a lot of people credited me with not giving us the shutout against Malvern because of a little bit of an untimely error there, but not today. We were able to back it up and go solid. And look, another big hats off to Connor and Gav, who both pitched an amazing game as well.
Fantastic works, gentlemen. It looks like a great game once again. I wish I was there. So, Ace, you're going to have to tell me what were the 3 top plays of the day? Who are the nominees for the Golden Flipper Award for Outstanding Play of the Day?
Well, a lot of people don't like it when you and I get into the votes, and that's probably why I didn't get any votes. But the first one goes to myself for the first innings. Probably the biggest single that anyone will be seen hit, but it was mainly getting the 2 RBIs. I think Roscoe and Nico were able to get around and score us the first couple of runs for the game and really set the tone for the game. And look, it was a nice hit. I've been feeling I haven't really had a lot of power lately, and this was sort of a well hit, solid right out between centre and left, and we were able to get the first couple of runs on the board.
A beautiful bloody shot, mate. And is that due to it all, do you think, to your ankle injury, not having power now in the batter's box? Is that what you...
Yeah, not too sure. I'm still hitting them. I'm just not hitting them very far.
Well, that was a beautiful hit, mate, and a great nominee for our first entrant this week. But who's our second nominee?
The second one, Lukey Martin, he was a bit questioned about going out to third base, but look, you don't see many of these, and it was an outstanding play. It was a fly ball catch out to Lukey Martin at third to take that guy, but the guy who was running at first didn't get back in time for Lukey Martin to make the double play. So it was a solo double play by Lukey Martin, and like I said, he played very well on the weekend.
Woo, solo double play. You don't see those very often. You'd have to go pretty far to outdo him. Tell me, mate, who's nominee 3?
This one for me got the vote because, we've seen good hits and we've seen double plays and we've seen solo double plays, but we've never seen a man, and there's only one sort of man that could do this, and that's the bareback bandit himself. And Gav apparently will probably try and take some of the credit for this, but Brooksy stole home plate from third base. He crept down as the pitcher was pitching. When the ball got to the catcher, just as the catcher threw it back to the pitcher, he took off from third base. And by the time the pitcher realised what was going on, Brooksy was already sliding in home. And for me, that's just something that I've never seen before, and I don't think anyone really expects to see at our level of baseball. And that's just why the bareback bandit, the peeling parrot, is my vote for this week.
Fantastic, mate. For my vote this week, it's going to have to go to your bloody ripper, 2 RBI single ace. I like the look of that every day of the week. You get my vote. So, mate, tell me, where's yours sitting, and who is winning the poll?
I didn't pay him. I'll sort you out later, Troy. Yeah, look, I had to go with Brooksy. Like I said, I've seen good hits, and I've seen some double plays, but I've never seen what Brooksy did on the weekend, and I doubt we'll ever see it again.
Fair enough. Ace, what happened in the poll? Who's winning on the poll Facebook side of things?
Well, everyone was getting around Lukey Martin on the weekend, so he's amassed the 4 votes. Brooksy, the bareback bandit, just got the 2. And myself just got your lovely vote. Thank you very much, Troy.
You're very welcome, Ace. It's always a pleasure to play with you, mate. Also, it's a pleasure to host this show with you. That will be the end of episode 24, mate. Excellent hosting work. Thank you very much.
And just wishing a big Merry Christmas to everyone, big safe holidays. We've got a bit of time off now. If you want to get down to training tomorrow night, get on down.
Great call, but minor producer's note here. This will obviously be going up tomorrow. So tonight, get on down to training tonight, lads.
Yeah, get on down. And if you want to, every little bit helps. And look, we're sitting 5-5 now in the season, and we're starting to amass a little bit of steam. So let's keep it going.
Sounds good to me, mate. My one question for tomorrow night's training: will Daz be there with the sausages cooking?
Most likely.
Excellent. Well, I'll see you there tonight at training. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Remember, please subscribe to the channel. Full games available in the description. See y'all next time.